Okay, hi again. I'm going to show you how to make the fragmentation box. Very simple. First, you go to Walmart and you buy a transparent box like this, 15 quarts or 14 liters. It's important to be transparent so you can have access and you can see what's going on inside from all sides. Then, this has to fit at the bottom of the accelerator. So in order to do this, you have to make a hole. Remember the PVC pipe, it's 2-inch wide, the diameter. So I use a drill which has to be at least 2 1/4 or 2 1/2 inch, and you can make the hole here on the side, or you can make on the other side. It really doesn't matter. Eventually, it's going to look something like this. You can see it here, or you can see the hole on the other side. Now, inside of this fragmentation box, we have to have the target, and the target is fixed. So the question is, how can we make this suspended inside the fragmentation box up in the air, in front of the incoming beam? In order to do this, I use this part. First, what you need is a nail with a very wide head, and I cut the pointy end just so you don't really it's not dangerous. Here you need another nail in a U shape. All right, we're gonna see in a moment what is this for, and this is a piece of a gutter guard. Cut it 4-inch long and 2-inch wide, and you bend it asymmetric. So what you do with all these parts together, you take the gutter guard, the nail goes through one of these holes like this, and this is why it's important the head to be wide enough so it doesn't go through, and we attach the marbles to it. The neodymium magnet, very strong, is going to be good enough in order to hold it. And with the U-nail, you're going to see how we're going to be able to adjust this up and down. In order for this to fit inside the box, we have to make some cuts. And the cuts, it's in a cross shape. In this way, we can move the target in X direction, and we can move it on a Y direction. I mean, horizontal and vertical, depends how we want to call it. What I use in order to make these cuts, it's a rotozip with pretty much any kind of blade, because basically it's not going to cut it, it's just going to melt. So we can cut it like this, and we can cut it in this way. How long you want this to be? We can easily do it from one end to the other end, and maybe about 6 to 8 inches long. So how this stuff come all together? We're gonna have to take this gutter guard with the nail, we put it inside, and this is where you see the U-shaped nail allows you to go through the holes on top, and in this way is going to be attached just like this. All right? So it pretty much has the role of a stopper to don't allow it to fall inside the box. And we have the flexibility here now to move up and down, right? You will see what the incoming beam will see through that hole, and move it in this direction to get closer or further away from the beam. Or if we're going to rotate the other way, you can move it left to right. So you really have three-dimensional adjustments to make sure that the incoming beam, it's on target, it's glancing collision with the fixed target. Okay, something like this. So now let's see it in action. I'm going to ask my assistant to come and give it a try. Okay. run the collision. Okay, so now the new particle that it's formed, you see how a neutron was ejected, the target, it changed the composition and things like this. This is what happens for low energy. You can repeat this by adding the previous parts and make it a higher energy, and add even the other one and make it even higher energy. But also what you can do is, instead of having the target fixed and accelerating one beam, to have two beams accelerated in the same time. For that, you can replace the box with something smaller. The 7 quarts box, also I got it from Walmart. It's a shoe box, and what you need is to make 2 holes, one on this side and one on the other side. So in this way, they look something like this. Obviously the cover is going to be intact because there's nothing that needs to be attached, fixed to it. So you have 2 holes on each side. I hope you can see it right. And now you need to build another device like this for one beam and similar to the other beam. Let's see it in action. Okay, so we have 2 beams. Accelerate them both in the same time. So what's the outcome? Take the box. There we go. New particles have formed.
That was the end of our video of how to make it.